Dawson's Rentals.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a small bit of Power Rangers comic news for you with the announcement of yet another Power Rangers crossover, or yet another Mighty Morphin crossover rather, so cue the whining comments about this already. My only complaint is I wish they would do Season 2 every now and then. Like, it's only the White Ranger, maybe incorporate Zed, because Rita is involved in this. It's like, Zed was our villain. He should arguably be more iconic. So this time they're crossing over with Usagi Yojimbo, who I may not be pronouncing that right. My only familiarity with this character comes from the crossover they did with the 2012 TMNT animated series. I'm sure they've done comic crossovers before, and I'll be honest with you, it wasn't until this announcement that I knew that he was his own thing. I thought he was a Turtles character, to be honest with you, just because he's an anthropomorphic creature, and he also kind of looks like what would happen if the rabbit from Trix just turned into a hardened anti-hero after years of not getting Trix. So that's my only familiarity with it. But let's read a little bit about it. So in celebration of the monumental 40th anniversary of Stan Sakai's Usagi Yojimbo, Boom Studios, Dark Horse, and Hasbro invite fans to discover a match made in crossover heaven with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers / Usagi Yojimbo one-shot. Written by Ryan Parrott, illustrated by Sean Daly, and colored by James Ferner. The crossover between the Ronin Rabbit and everyone's favorite teenagers with attitude hits shelves September 2024. Here's a little bit of a plot synopsis. During a routine Rita Repulsa attack, which is hilarious, I love how it describes it like it's just another day at the office, which it is, but it's just funny. The Rangers Morphers do something unexpected by hurling them back to the Edo era of Japan. Not really unexpected if you've ever seen any Sentai crossover or movie. They go to the Edo era all the time. It's like, Sentai going to the Edo era? Must be Tuesday. On arriving at the historic destinations, the mysterious, oh my god, Ogasarwa? Sorry about delivery's all wrong and butchering it. I'm so white. Begs the Rangers for help, but the enemy they face isn't what they were expecting, and our band of heroes will have to face a painful revelation if they want to save the day and return home. The painful revelation is, only Mighty Morphin crossovers work, nobody cares about the other teams. That's just a fact. So yeah, I'm not going to pretend I'm like uber excited for this, not because it's Mighty Morphin, but it's just because I'm not familiar with the rabbit guy, outside of, again, I enjoyed the TMNT series, I liked the crossover fine, but unlike the TMNT crossover, or even Godzilla, which I have some mild familiarity with, this doesn't even feel like a crossover to me just because I barely know this character. But I'm always looking forward to more comic content to some degree. I've enjoyed the comics for the most part. And this is going to be like a one-shot thing, meaning it's like in between a standard issue and a graphic novel. So it's going to be a thicker issue than just a one issue, but it's not going to be a full-on graphic novel. So for those of you that like both of these properties, that's exciting. I'm always just looking forward to more comic content, and they've always been pretty good. I am curious where we're going to be going from here, though. Not from this storyline, but the comics wrap up next month, the main comics. But as they've stated numerous times, they still have some announcements in the pipeline. I'm curious if it's just going to look like this, where we just get one-shots of crossovers with Turtles, Godzilla, the Rabbit from Trix, or we're going to get stuff like The Return and just kind of mini-series and one-shots. Who knows? I don't. I'm just kind of curious about it. I definitely hope that we get at least one more TMNT crossover. Like, I think that they set that up really well, and before the comics ever end, I would love to just get that. And it would be so great if we could delve into Season 3. Like, how tragic would it be? It's not because it's like, oh, it's only Season 1, like complaining. It's just like, mmpr literally had ninjas in it. If you don't do a crossover with the ninja season, what are you doing with your life? But anyways, guys, are you excited for this? Did you hear of this property before I did? Did you know it was its own thing? Did you watch the 2012 series of TMNT? Because it was great. Anyways, guys, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.